Is this thing off? I'm wearing a microphone. Boom, gotcha. First magic trick of the night. Get ready. Now, folks, my name is Korso. I am a comedy magician. I was doing magic for many, many years. Then I decided it was time to get a real job, so I started doing comedy. Yeah. Boom. Life choices, solid. Now, I'd like to try something. Before we get into the tricks and things like that, I just need your help for just a moment. What I want to do is I want to do just a little bit of an experiment. Upstairs, they've got people up in the coffee shop, and they've got people in the bar, and some of them have no idea what's going on. They just heard a crazy guy earlier yelling, and then they were just like, I don't know what's going on in there. So what I'm going to do is count to 3. When I do that, what I want is all of you to erupt into thunderous applause. Reason? Those people can be like, man, there must be something really good going on in there. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm just kidding. I just technically filmed my bow, so at the end of this, we're just going to put that moment. I'm going to bow, walk up. Doesn't matter how bad I do, that golden. Might have even just gone platinum. I'm not really sure. But it's no fun to talk about magic and not actually do any. So we'll try a little bit of a warm-up trick. Here we go, warm-up trick. Do me a favor. First, group effort. Everybody hold your hands out. All right, now you're going to place your hands together. It's very important that they are together for this. All right, just a warm-up trick. Get everybody ready. Now you're going to move them forward and backwards. Yeah, it's a warm-up trick. If you're cold, try it. Oh, now we see where the show is going. Some of you are still doing it, yeah. But I did promise magic, so let's step it up a notch. But let's combine that. So again, hold your hands out. But this time I promise we'll do something interesting. It's a little bit of a psychological test, and it'll let me in on who you are as an audience. I want you to take your hands and turn them upside down. Kind of hard to do with a drink in the hands. Good. Now move one hand over the other. It doesn't matter which, just one of them. Either the right or the left. If you want to copy me, it's the right. Now lock your fingers in so that you can't change which hand is on top. All right, now here's the test. They say if you put your right hand on top, you're supposed to be more creative. They say if you instinctively put the left hand on top, you're supposed to be more intelligent. Yeah, I see some of you in the crowd going, oh, left hand it is. Yeah, you don't get to change. But the last test is a psychological test. If you can combine the two of them, you can, in fact, be a magician. The way you check that is you take them and you twist them halfway, and then you see if you can twist them all the way up.
How about that?
And that's why we'll leave the magic to me. All right? Thank you. Now, I get asked all sorts of interesting questions. Like, kids come up to me and say things like, Korso, could you saw me in half or make me disappear? Which you have to admit is a very odd question to ask a stranger. Like if someone just walked up to you and said, hey, could you chop me into pieces and hide the body? Yeah, like you may know how to do that, but you're a little concerned at the state of affairs in America, aren't we? But I get it, because kids think that that's what magic is, the rabbit in the hat, the sawing in half, all the wonderful things. And so I say, fine. If that's what the people want, then that's what the people get. So, would you guys like to see me saw somebody in half? Would you guys like to see me saw that guy in half? I don't know what you did to this crowd, but they are out for blood. I can't do that. Insurance does not cover other people if I mess up. So, we're going to saw myself in half. Now, normally we do this with giant boxes and razor blades and lovely assistants. We have none of these things. So instead, today, for your viewing pleasure, we are going to saw my body in half with this super dangerous, razor sharp nylon rope. Ooh, yeah. If you don't think a rope is dangerous, you've clearly never gotten rope burn. Yeah. The jokes are for me. You laugh if you get them. Now observe, this is going to be an illusion to trick the eyes. I'm going to saw my body in half. Here we are. Now I want you to understand a little bit about illusions. They're just a trick of the eye. It's merely going to look like the rope passes through my body, but it is not actually going to happen. Okay, half of you didn't get the joke. I'll do it again. It's going to look like the rope passes through my body and... All right, you're with me. I had to wait for the head nod, and then I'm like, all right, they're with me. Now, I feel some of you think I would cheat, and that is not what I said I would do. I just needed you to understand an illusion. It will look like the rope passes through my body, like so. Yeah. Don't worry, the rest of you. First time I saw that, I forgot to clap. You know? But that's the type of things you see from me. You might not believe it, but I will try to lie to you for your entertainment. I make the best relationship partner because I'm like, but it was fun, right? And she's like, get out! And I'm like, okay, maybe it wasn't fun for you. But I also get asked questions by adults. Like, kids ask me things about the tricks, but adults love to say things to me like, hey, Korso, you ever heard of Harry Houdini? No, do tell. Enlighten me, sir. Or, you ever seen David Copperfield? Who? And I get it, though, because the idea is that's some of the magicians they've seen, and they want to talk to me about that. And I understand. But it doesn't always come off that nice. Like, for instance, I had a guy come up to me once and say, hey, Korso, your show, that was pretty funny. It was good stuff. I liked the thing with the rope. But have you ever heard of Chris Angel? I just said, yeah. Yeah, once or twice. And he's like, that guy? He's awesome. And I was like, yeah, he's pretty good. No, I don't think you get it. You? Pretty good. That guy? Freaky. And I'm in this point, I had to stop him and say, all right, I get it, Dad. You like the other guy. Oh, I jest. My parents love what I do. I told them I wanted to be a comedian. They laughed at my face. I was off to a good start. Yeah. Told my friends I was going to learn magic. They disappeared. I at one point had the idea that I was going to do, clowning. Obviously, that's not the best choice these days. But on a side note, I want to make sure that we understand. I know legitimate clowns, and then the people I see in the news, I'm like, those aren't clowns. Those are high school kids with a problem. But that's okay. I dig it. I dig it. I'm always trying stuff and always working with my crowds. So I'd like to try something I've been working on for a little bit, and I like to show it to audience, see what they think. And if they dig it, I keep it in the show. But if people start to not like it, we'll get rid of it, okay? So, do you mind if we try something new? Okay. All right. It's a little bit of a test on you guys, okay? So, first question of the test. What is this? Paper bag. Yeah. Paper bag. And what's inside of the bag? Air. Somebody said air. Don't be funnier than me. But I don't want you to feel that this is cheating of any sort, so please take the bag. Have a look inside, make sure it's empty. Let some other people at the table look. But you know what? I might have paid you to say that, so pass it behind you, somebody you don't know. That way it's not, your doing. Go ahead, have a look. You know what? Keep passing. Yeah, go along, go along. Yeah, go ahead and hold on to that. Sir, does that look like a normal bag? Looks normal to me. Absolutely. That's because it is. That's why you get to hang on to it, and I'm going to use this one. You thought I was going to let him look at it? No. That's not how it works. It's a consolation prize. Worth the price of admission. Yeah. You could even say, I've got this show in the bag. I told you the jokes are for me. Now, there is nothing in this bag, but I will change that. I will get something inside this bag, and then, before your very eyes, I will make it vanish. Observe. And I even let you dictate how I do this. I can either do it visibly or invisibly. So clap your hands if you'd like it to be invisible. All right. Now clap your hands if you'd actually like to see it. Now, okay. Difficult choice, so tiebreaker question. Clap your hands if you have no idea what's going on. My people, my name is Korso. We're doing a little bit of magic, and it's awesome. Now you're up to speed. Now, it sounds like you voted that you wanted to see it happen, so I will give you that. Here we are. Something in the bag, and then I make it vanish. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to blow your mind, guys, but now suddenly, voila! But I feel like some of you doubt, and that is okay. That's not the best part. It gets better. Sir, with the bag, what is your name?
Jeff.
Jeff? Jeff, I want you to observe this. You are the eyes of the audience, Jeff. We take the bottle, we give a wave, and it's gone. But I know what you're thinking, Jeff. So what? Anybody can make a bottle disappear. That's called recycling. What Jeff wants to know is, am I powerful enough to bring it back? I got you, Jeff. I got you. Whew. Jeff, this is going to knock your socks off, and I don't even know if you're wearing any. But it's back. Wow. Oh. But Jeff may be a little easy to impress. The rest of you would like some proof. And I offer you this. I'll do it again. I'll take the bottle, I'll give a wave, and it's vanished. But for those of you in the audience who feel a little skeptical, let me prove it. If the bottle was still in there, could I do this?
Yeah.
How?
Your hands aren't that big.
That is very, well, but I know what you're saying. You're saying that I couldn't possibly get the entire bag, so I'll get the other side. But Jeff, just in case anyone out here wanted to walk away from the show and say, well, I know there must have been some compartment in the bag or something like that, let me say this. Gravity doesn't lie. Empty hands. You laugh. I know. And I can see that look in your eyes, and I say, magic from a magician? How dare I? Now, I love getting to try things with people and show them these amazing things. And it's always a lot of fun. And I hope that people enjoy it. But you know, my life as a magician is a little different, because when I'm on stage, I'm the magician, and I get to do the magic. But the moment I'm off stage, I mean, I'm still that guy, but people forget that there's like a human that has to do human things. And so they're like, no, that's the magician. If they see me out in the wild, you know, they'll walk around like, you know, they'll see me in like the grocery store, and they'll be like, oh, wait, no, hey, that's the magician. No, watch him. He's going to do something with the milk. I'm just buying milk like everybody else at Aldi, you know, the quarter in the cart and the, yeah, just like everybody else. Oh, no, I get it. He doesn't want us to see. Don't look at him. He's going to make the milk disappear. That's called drinking it. No. I've seen him do this before. I turn my back, then I turn around, and he's gone. That's called walking away. I'm doing that now. And they assume that it's always that way. And, you know, to some extent, it is, because I've always got to be practicing. And that's why I like to try new things and work on stuff. And so I'd like to try something I've never done in a show before. I'm going to step my game up. I'm going to step to the next level and do a little bit of mind reading, shall we? Ooh, yeah, we're about to get spooky. Now, pad of paper, Sharpie, well-dressed man. Done. Are we going to do the same? No, okay. All right, now, a little bit of mind reading real quick to end. Excuse me. Yes, what is your name?
Jay.
I knew that, just making sure you remembered. Jay, check it out. I am thinking of a card, and I'm going to send it your way, Jay. I am going to telepathically send this your way, Jay. I've written it down. What card am I thinking of, Jay?
Ace of spades.
Ace of spades. That's a very good guess. It was actually a birthday card, but I can see the confusion. Don't worry about that, Jay. We're going to step it up a notch. Let's see. Ma'am in the front row ignoring my show. What is your name? Jackie. All right, Jackie, this time I want you to think of any name, but not your own, and hopefully not somebody here. Think of any name. When you've got it, say, I got it. Okay. Send it my way telepathically. All right, we can work with this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. Spelling, whatever. Don't count me on it. Okay. Now, Jackie, for the first time, the big reveal. Is there any way I should have any clue what the name is? Absolutely correct. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. You can't beat him. You can't stop him. Now, to get out of here, we're going to step it up one last notch. We'll actually think of a playing card this time, and this is what will bring it to a close. I'll let you answer red or black. Whatever you say is what we go with. I want you to understand. What you say is what we pick. Red or black? Black. Spade or club? All right, now we need whatever the club is. We've got ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to king. Which club? 7 of clubs. Black, club, 7. Inside the pocket, I withdraw a single deck of cards, wrapped in a rubber band. Ooh. The suspense is killing someone. Yeah. Now, the interesting part is if I was to go through and demonstrate the most unique thing I've seen to date is as I go through a deck of cards, sometimes I'll locate a single card facing the wrong direction. Oh, I'm sorry. We said a black club 7. My name is Korso. Have a wonderful night.